My name is Obwineke Omeche, which means it is you who creates.
I couldn't tell another girl this and she would look at me crazy like, how can you say God is evil? The fact that she just said that just means that God is, or at least the same God I serve has spoken to her at least.
And he rejected him to the point where he was like, you know what, F it, I'm going to hell and I'm bringing all of them with me. So what's going on in heaven that's not really cool? What are we not deep in?
That's a good question I've been asking myself for a while.
Yeah, but forever supposed to be this perfect place.
Exactly. Can't do it.
Take one.
Making me nervous.
That's how we go. Let's take one.
So obviously, like, I've got the camera out and both of us above, so we just had to do it.
And the sun is hitting us like,
you know, like that. So like, I have to just make sure this is focused, because if it's not, I'm gonna be really pissed off. Because God is always speaking because he's inside us, because we have instinct.
Exactly. You're right.
So the thing we was talking about is about God being evil, whatever. But God made the devil, Lucifer. What was his name in heaven? What angel was he?
He was the one that was good at music.
Chris Brown.
Great music.
Basically,
that's what brought music.
so like, he was the highest, yeah? And the way that they described him, he looked like an organ, right?
Yeah.
This is what God made, and this thing understood that. No, forget that. So if God's own creation went against
Who has
him,
seen God can reject him. How much more?
what does that mean?
Sometimes I feel I have no right to say anything because this is what I was made to be. I was made to be solid, made to be strong, made to be...
two black femmes, how good could it get?
Can you see the way her hair is flying in the wind? You see, that's the most important thing about being a black femme, yeah? Catching the wind and being carefree. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Don't be dumb.
You dumb.
Don't be daft, yeah? Identity. What masters me? What maketh me?
The sun lay broad ablaze upon the house. The light touched something green in the window corner. It sharpened the edges of chairs and tables.
I know one ever talks about reality and how hard I tried to find out when I was blinded by religion, blinded by politics. I couldn't write my politics.
I'm just gonna put say hello.
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, love. You alright?
You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
No, I'm alright. I'm alright. Yeah, do you know what Lucy did the other day?
Literally. The boys, they doing alright?
Yeah, alright. Yeah, other ones in uni. How about you? How was that?
Literally. She's not doing too bad, actually.
Not doing too bad. Yeah, she's in uni too.
She's getting on well?
Yeah, she's getting on well. Quite a little function going on next week. Fancy coming to that? Oh, I don't mind. I get a couple of cans.
Can you stop it? Your one sounds like a crackhead. Cut the cans.
Yeah, we'll cut your cans. You got Fosters? Yeah, I love a bit of that.
Get some oil.
The thing with this thing, it takes time, that's the problem.
Yeah, let's get some oil still, because we run out of oil.
Oil.
Say it again, are you done?
the issue, fam.
You know, like when they do. You know, back in the day when they used to do those grime videos. Yo, I had.
Let me try and get
Go
this.
down the pub, have a little drink.
Have a little drink.
Have a tall glass of wine. Glass of wine or cider?
Depends.
Yeah, literally.
But forever supposed to be this perfect place.
Exactly.
It is though, isn't it?
According to what?
So maybe do not.
When you went last week, trust me.
No, but that's what I was picturing, like, especially always the Bible says heaven or hell. You know, like, I pictured it.
Because of the way it's written by human beings, right?
Yeah, but people that have actually been there as well, they was truly written down what it looks like, surely.
True, they are near experiences,
There are human experiences. Okay, so where do you stand on, there's obviously me and Paul had this debate about those times about, do you believe, like what we're living now, do you believe that God is predestined that you're going to be here today?
That's what I was talking about the game thing. Okay, God, yeah. You know when
He's calling my point already.
you know the garden, yeah? Do you know that only a month I went to one church and I decided, okay, I'm gonna fast. And the thing is, the meditation thing where I fast and God, whatever. So, and it was hot as well. Anyway, so okay, go back to Genesis. Let's read it again. I don't want to read it again. Let's read it again. I went back to Genesis. In Genesis, I deep that there were 2 trees. Never ever in my life knew there were 2 trees. I thought it was 1 tree.
For real?
Yeah. The tree of knowledge and the tree of life and death. So when the chick took the thing from that the tree, and it wasn't apple, probably like a pomegranate or something.
Yeah.
But then God said to God, and God,
What?
he was like, if they take the other one, they're gonna be
become
like
like
us. What kind of
Yeah,
an
this is
evil
a thing I realized a
person
few weeks
says
ago.
that? Who says that? It's like seeing your kids and saying, you know, if they develop in a certain way, they're gonna be like us. You're jealous. Why are you jealous?
So God says he's jealous, God, isn't he?
What kind of a person are you? And you're making children just to satisfy yourself. Why are you not narcissistic? That's a good angle. You see what I'm saying? You see this vanity? I was trying to figure out still whether it came from my mum or my dad, but they're both, one's a
What's going on?
classic. So there you go, guys.
Here I am,
You can't
being
say
me.
I'm a reformed sociopath or a reformed psychopath. I'm just a good person.
Oh, wow.
I'm just a bit of a narcissist.
That work?
Did that
I
work?
haven't harmed anyone in like 2 days.
2 days since incident.
Literally since the episode. What exactly happened when you were admitted into the hospital?
You're like, mate, I actually don't even want to go.
The notes are bad.
You know.
What did you do with the medication? What medication? I stopped taking it 2 weeks ago. The medication on the notes here, what did you do with it? Yeah, I was tired, I had a headache, so I took them.
Mate.
This is the moment. This is the moment where we're in so much shock we can't know it. Like, we've just witnessed it. We all have narcissistic traits.
He loves us though, right?
How come?
I'm asking you. He loves us though.
Love you, Charlie.
I'm
I'm
saying
asking
preaches, but
you.
he doesn't want us to be like him, but he loves us.
Jared was a teacher.
But if love has certain rules, I guess you have boundaries, but it's like when your love literally sounds like you're a psychopath and a narcissist and you have a split personality disorder, the same things that we get and end up in hospital, but because we haven't tried to open ourselves up to the fact that that's the nature of our creator, people end up in hospital and you call them crazy and mad, but they're not, they're just showing the true reflection of their God.
That's true.
But they just can't handle it because we're encapsulated in these little bodies that God gave us. So God put us in the garden for his own sake. This is our idea of life, because we're so egotistical, no one knows what's happening over there. If we're this developed, this is our solar system. We call it solar system because it's the sun, but there are other systems around us in our galaxy, which is the Milky Way. Then there's Andromeda, which is the next one next to us, which is going to clash with us soon.
11 meters diameter space, 11. Round. Cold. I'm old. I'm done. And maybe I could be bold, but not today.
I guess the way, if you look at it, if God does say he creates everything has a purpose. And if there are truly universes out there, they can't just be there for no reason. There has to be a purpose for that.
I don't know.
Well, you got off my question though. My question was, do you
And
believe
then there's
that?
other planets, they can't just
Like,
be there
for
for no
example,
reason. They have to be
No.
That God is
God
God is
says
pretty
there's
there.
a reason.
That's what I was saying
Yeah,
about the thing about the knowledge and the like.
But anyway,
you lost me.
that goes back to
Because like we
My philosophy
so we
on
got the knowledge thing, but it's just the fact that they're saying that God knows your destiny according to what's written. God knows what's going to happen. God says you can choose this or this, but it's up to you.
So
Yeah?
go on.
Even though he already knows what we are.
So what free will is that when you're basically just in his game? Game is rude. I'm not going to try and be rude. I'm just saying
I'd
that.
say it's a game, isn't it?
No, I
That's
feel
how I
like I'm
see
being
it.
disrespectful. I genuinely feel that. It's like having a God complex, but not realizing you're a God.
Yeah.
Like you can't compare yourself.
Yeah.
You said you weren't there before, so you don't know. You're just going with your instincts.
Yeah. It's like the game. Wow. There's a book. There's a book called like Busting Loose from the Money Game, and he talks about like life being like we're like an infinite being of it, like from a source, and this is just a game of limitations.
Do you think we're part of the source, isn't it? So if there's a big ring, we're just fucking hell, just on the solar system. Like live and direct. I was like, oh shit, there's sun in the middle.
And we're just are we the sun? The energy? The atoms.
And then everything starts to fall apart. And you're like,
I'm vibrating.
hold me, I'm disappearing.
I'm floating away. Yo, yeah. It's lit. What's your book called?
Blacks, browns, colours and Crayolas.
Yeah, we shall be linking it. Yeah, for sure.
Stay tuned because you won't be able to find it until I release it. So if you're not watching it, understanding and following the trail. What trail? What trail? What are you talking about? It's not the yellow brick road. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Mate.
Lip gloss on. Get your lip gloss out.
Vaseline.
Swear no.
Vaseline.
No, you're bad man. So you're telling me that? No, don't do it because you're not even Vaseline enough to do that.
You can't chat, mate.
His situation that he created for himself, yeah, to see how good he was as an artist.
Oh wow.
As an artist.
This is me, look.
Inform me.
That's the look that teachers give you when you've got an answer and it's like you didn't have the answer, so you're bad.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah, literally.
So you're smart now.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. What's your brighty? You're like, yeah, actually. Bruh.
As a creator, as a designer, same thing as an artist, yeah, a creative. So he's looking at us and he's telling us that we have free will, but he knows our end.
Of course. Oh no, he never did tell us we have free will. Specifically.
What do you mean?
He never said, man, you have free will. He just said choose.
He said you know
But
the
that's
best.
not
You know,
fair.
Or blue pill.
You don't think it's fair? You don't think it's fair? What's fair? Is it you
No,
that
that's
defines
the conversation I
fair?
had with my dad, yeah. It's just because
Right.
that's his rules.
Exactly.
And just is fairness according to who creates the law.
Exactly.
And that's why Christianity is a sacrifice.
See your makeup artist.
I can't hold this. It's not my job. It's not my job.
Oh my, okay, that's fine. And then at the
you have to inform the audience. Well, she's still looking at me. Why should at me for? That's the audience. You just put yourself in the shit.
the TVs are expanding behind me. I'm like,
they're expanding this way. And that's the trauma. Yeah, that's the way I create.
We are like God.
Yeah, talking that. Well, in my book, I just like everything that reminds me of myself. You know,
you're great. You're like me.
I think everyone could, because everyone is
No empathy for others. You're like,
no, that's such a lie. He tried to stitch me up.
and that's why we will never. That's why you think we can never have one collective Christian sort of faith.
Yeah.
Why is it different? Why is it
It
different?
was never that
Christian
way
faith?
in the first.
It was never meant to be like that.
Christians, people in Antioch. That was someone's perception of people who followed Jesus.
Yes.
And they called them Christians. Now we're just going by that name.
Yeah.
It's that nonsense.
There's no like that. It goes with anything. There's no rule for anything because we're not meant to. That's why I find it weird.
Oh,
It's like you create a rule, but you know they're not gonna follow it.
We forget that every institution you step into creates a new standard. So if you go in there with your intention that you're going to have to be reformed, a kind of. Do you know what I mean? No teacher goes into school and goes there with their rebellious ideas about, you know, revolutionising education.
The only sad thing is this complicates life because then you don't really know what to, especially for me anyway. I don't really know what I would want to teach my kids.
The other day about being kicked out at 13 because I realised that I'm literally going through school the way I want to go through school. Because everything I've done, like after I went in there, it didn't work in there, but it worked on the outside, if that makes sense. And I feel like I've had to do school all over again, like loads of times, but I've had to pay someone else for it. At that point, I was kind of like, I should have probably had a private tutor in the boarding school.
yeah.
No, in my head.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because if you notice the way the child is learning or responding to the situation, you're supposed to adapt to the child, right?
Yeah, not just fit the child into a rigid system. Because then they're going to be like, this sucks.
Literally.
Which most people do because it's a very rigid system. matching. Well, yeah, it could have not worked if you did that though.
Yeah, that's what they say to make you feel better about the fact that shit.
Yeah.
It's cool. And it's good to see it as a story rather than.
Yeah. This is true, yeah.
But I think
Oh no, it's fine. That's theirs.
I keep saying this. It complicates life. What is the beauty of life?
So what happened was, I have like an outfit on that I really appreciated today. So we're struggling to take a picture because I won't say it's because I'm vain, but I think that she's not really a good photographer.
This is a lie. I take very.
It's actually not. If I show you the pictures that she took of me,
Yeah, they weren't great. I'm not pushing this camera.
that's what they say when they don't know what they're doing. So what I asked her to do is flip the thing over so that we could see, but then it looked ridiculous because it's like I'm actually basically taking a selfie and she's holding it.
What is you doing?
That is true vanity, yeah. And because you have to cherish this outfit because when I left the house, yeah, see it's the way the boys were going in their cars.
Like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I was like, and I didn't have my shades on, so I was just like, yeah, whatever. So vain.
It's beautiful.
Because otherwise, life would just be like the way I see it anyway. You just live life, just coasting, like just like.
And let's be honest, you are literally coasting through life anyway.
Yeah, coasting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I have to engineer myself to do that.
Right.
Because let's face it, most people are coasting through life.
They are. They just don't think they are.
No, they're not coasting through life.
Everyone is always coasting through life.
And
And that's if you believe in predestination. Anyway.
You said they're not. You said something interesting. You said they don't think they are.
They don't think they are,
Thinking
no.
it's an engineering mechanism. For me to think I'm coasting through life, I have to engineer myself in that way.
We can get anything we want.
Wink, wink. He's gonna do it. Got it. Perfect.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
They have to engineer themselves in a way they think, okay, yeah, this shit's happened, but I'm not gonna let it bog me down. I'm gonna just forget, live life like as if it never happened. That's engineering yourself because naturally your instinct is to your natural instinct is to start to think, overthink, panic, or do this.
Of course.
Coasting through life you have to engineer yourself to do that.
Agreed.
Some people it comes natural to. Some people it does. Most people I don't think it does.
Most people I agree. Yes, most people don't think like
So
that.
for you to coast through life, I think you have to physically engineer yourself.
But the thing is, that's what Christianity leads you to. If you really follow Christianity right down to the bones of it, you would realize that you are supposed to coast through life.
Yes. If
You're not supposed to stress about anything.
Yeah, you're not supposed to stress. Of course.
Life isn't serious.
Wow, it's actually happening.
And it's literally like this, space out.
Okay. So you believe?
So in that case, I guess it's fair to say that, which is always what I'll keep on saying, is we've all said these things about God has his own creative rule, and it's almost you're almost in this contradiction kind of thing where it's like, okay, it doesn't feel right that he can create people, but doesn't want the best. What you were saying,
Like having a bad day.
kind of like, I don't want him to be as good as me, but I want him to live the lives as these things are created. So that in that case, so God, the way I see it, God has created everyone with certain roles,
For sure.
and those roles might involve people being bad,
For sure.
might involve people being good,
Definitely.
might involve people going to hell.
For sure.
So God has created.
That's nothing else. Like.
No, wait. Listen,
Go on.
so God has. Let's be frank now. God has. And everyone likes to think of God as this lovely, like now he's lovely. He's about love.
He is, but
He's lovely, but He's created people to go to hell. Let's face
Do
it.
you believe that?
I believe
I
that.
genuinely don't believe that.
I believe that.
I believe.
And then this is where everything then makes sense. He loves you so much. He's created you to go to hell, a place where He has condemned the worst of the worst. That's the bit that I'm just like.
This camera needs to get its act together because it just thinks it can't be focusing when I want it to. It's like, what the fuck do you think this is?
and even if you don't believe in predestination,
Yeah.
He loves you so much,
Yeah.
and He's still going to throw you in hell because He didn't choose you.
Because He didn't choose you.
So God.
Okay, let me tell you.
Congratulate me for staying in this position.
You didn't have to stay in that position.
I didn't say well done, congratulate me. That's what I'm saying.
You're like, please.
Can you
That's vulnerable though.
Even the laugh has changed.
Right, let's stop this.
Okay, so basically, I had a story.
I have a dream And I think we all have dreams. We all have specific dreams. Some of my cousins are somewhere in the sun. They are used for some of those tropical architectures, those fancy, amazing structures that are sprouting somewhere in the south. And you have a palm tree leaning over to keep them company.
Okay, now sit there.
Either way,
Because he has his chosen ones.
Yeah.
So the other ones, they were just created to go to hell.
they were just
But he loves them too.
And
Or
it
maybe he
might-
loves the selected ones.
And it might hurt your feelings as a human being, as a part of
But he don't care.
You don't care.
But I mean, you wouldn't believe in him anyway. You wouldn't give him your whole heart if you weren't chosen.
They stand as tall as you and throw their light to you.
Yeah.
If you were chosen.
That it's true.
So you're chosen.
Because you start to feel special. It's like having
Exactly.
children and you see one that's here
If you're
doing
not
well,
chosen,
and they want to please
you're not
you,
chosen.
innit?
Exactly.
Because he says David was a man after his own heart.
Exactly.
Am I not going to be jealous? What I mean? Do you know what I mean? You're going to read that and think, okay, what about all the other people? Like, what's that? And David was someone that was honest. He was pure, and he was like honest like a child.
He fucked up and God
He was
still
like
loved
God. His love was pure,
true.
but he was
Like
human.
really bad. He was man after God's heart. A man after God's heart, and he fucked up like
He
twice.
fucked a woman and killed her husband.
Yeah.
And God was still like, yeah, it's my
Because-
Oh, they
dude.
punished him, sharp.
But
Yeah, but he punished him, but he I think he loved him because of
comparison
how
to his
honest he
great
was to
punishment.
God and how much he wanted to show God his appreciation.
Exactly,
At the end of the day, it was like that was his main thing. Like, I love God, no matter what I can do to all these people. It's like being
God
a
made him to love
psychopath,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that as if I am, but there's a level of being a human being where you realise how much power you have,
Of course.
and you can be calm and just think, I can kill all three of you now.
So,
yeah.
please
But I'm not going to do it. That's power.
or actually can kill you. And
Exactly.
yeah,
We can all kill each other.
yeah. But I'm saying, so what you're saying is that if you're not one of the chosen ones,
Dude.
David, put those things down. I'm dead. You're shook. It's not good. It's really
Everything you want.
everything. I promise you. Don't look at me like that, like you're excited about it. Fuck off. Don't do that. No, look at your head. You're not. You liar.
Everything, eh?
The way you said it's all everything.
Everything. Because I want a lot of
You
shit.
repeat-
You see that a lot of things that we just discussed now, you wouldn't hear them in the church.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Maybe
you don't learn those things in church.
Maybe those people are predestined to go to hell.
I don't know. It's not for me to decide.
It's not.
who's
I
predestined.
didn't say they were. I
It's a
said
maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows?
I didn't say they are. Then maybe because if their heart is so hardened,
You left the room.
yeah, if their heart is so hardened to not see this reality that you guys seem to think you have.
Well, it's you as well.
Not me.
Are you not contributing to this conversation?
Mine's slightly different. My perception of the whole thing's slightly different.
Okay.
No, you're there, but what you're saying is that you don't want to accept the rest, so you're saying love, 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 love. You're saying exactly the same thing we're saying.
No, I'm slightly different.
You're not interested in figuring
I'm
it out.
interested in
Yeah.
figuring out. That's my only difference.
Right.
But you know that
because
also,
because
so
why?
you're
Because
trying
why?
to figure
Because you know why? Because I know if indeed there was a creator, yeah, which most likely there is.
Okay, there it is.
Whatever role I'm playing now, I'm meant to play it,
Agreed.
and I will not play any other role.
Agreed. Agreed.
about what? I'm shook about what you're saying. Like you're saying that if you're not one of the chosen ones,
Blood dripping down there.
you've got to.
But really, there is nothing stopping you from doing
You're
that.
telling me there's nothing you can do about that.
No, there is.
Well, yourself.
Because what's one of us of God saying she'll try and bring as many people to God, or those who aren't chosen, or those who aren't saved into God? What's the point of all that then? If I'm predestined to go to her,
It's telling you to
in
do
that
it, so
case.
do it.
That's the beauty of it. Do you know what I mean?
The beauty, that's what
But is that what you're saying? If you're not
That's the beauty
chosen,
of it.
you're
You can't
basically
do
just.
jack.
Those were his words, so he has to give an answer
What?
about the chosen thing. If you're not
No,
chosen,
it does say in the Bible. God,
I don't believe you can be predestined to hell. I can't believe you can be predestined to go to hell. And you can't do nothing about it.
You can't do nothing about it.
Figure it out. The scripture's wrong. We're not filming it.
No.
Cancelled.
Plot holes. Plot
Go
holes.
back to the desk and clean it for you. Put papers on.
But no, but they could be like, but how we were saying society's gonna merge, right?
because there's a point as well. If you backside to the point where you
But nobody
forget
ain't
God,
gonna-
he can
ain't
shut
gonna
your
buy
memory
that.
off where you can't remember to go back. So
Wait, sister.
You know where there's a place in the Bible he says, you know, if you sin to a point where it's like you literally disregard God, he will harden your heart so you will never come back to him.
Yeah, exactly.
He can harden my heart.
He can make you stop believing in him right now.
Yeah.
That is powerful.
But he loves me.
That's dope, man.
Shouldn't this be focused? I've warned you about not being focused, camera.
Is it?
It doesn't. You have to actually help it. It's like a child that's like backwards times 10.
Yeah.
Can you focus on my hands? Oh, well done. Okay, yeah, just like that. Perfect. Well done.
And because it can be taken like that, you can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So you've got two things: you've got faith and you've got death. So it's like you can die at any minute. So it's like you have to let go and give the control to God.
Exactly.
That's the beauty, man. Could die anytime.
But then that goes to show that we are predestined, because if you let go and give it to God, that means you're following the path based on your instinct, which is put inside you, which means you already have a path.
Everything I want.
Everything. No possibility. You didn't say you just gonna say everything. You're like, and then you know when the camera in the mirror, the TV in the TV, that was happening behind you, and then I missed it on film because it's a different universe. But I could see it there, and I was like, I have to tell her what's going on here because she can't see. It's like TV and TV and TV and TV.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I agree that to the extent that if we do believe in God, that He's predestined, according to the books.
Okay, fair dues. At least we have an agreement.
I've always said that. That's what I'm saying. It's what I say is similar to what you guys are saying. The difference is I
think a lot of people would misunderstand you though.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it's fine, yeah.
It's not
everyone's
it's not a job to understand me. It's really not a job.
Unless if it's a girl you're interested in and she's like, oh, why'd you think this way? Like,
I just wouldn't say anything.
You would say anything. Until she starts questioning you and then you're like, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll tell her then she's bugging about it and she clearly wasn't the one.
Literally.
Yeah.
Boom shakalaka boom boom shakalaka boom boom shakalaka boom boom shakalaka. So what I was talking to myself about the other day was that I realized that I've become so afraid of like dealing with my falsetto and the fact that I know my range, but maybe it was the last time I had that performance and I've been traumatized by the response, so I haven't sung for a long time. I don't want to be on the stage because I feel at those moments I realize that people don't have their own cause. Because if I sing about my story and you're so captivated that you forget that I'm a human being, what does that say about you? You make people your gods that easily. Relax. Because if you stalk me, we're gonna have to deal with the situation. That's what I'm saying.
I got stalked before.
You're stealing my Bible that my dad got me from my home.
Yeah.
That means that you're a creep and you need help.
You need help, mate. You're like waiting outside.
You stole
the
the Bible. Like anyone, you've got so much guilt connected to the Bible that we just give it away for free. Do you know what I mean? There's no librarian on that. Oh, keep it for as long as you wish. It's like a mix of like, we think it's the truth, we're not sure, but you know, God, we don't know. Let's just give it. Let's just spread this, and someone else will do the responsibility.
Yeah. For sure. It's like, but
alright, calm down.
Mate,
Where did that come
fire.
from? Chill down. It's okay. As long as you know, when you watch this back and you see me, you know that I loved you. Okay? Let's just chill.
Yeah. Truth.
What point of having a Bible?
If you figure out what works collectively. Say we're
that's the whole point of having a Bible.
There are laws to life.
Even though with laws, and people say, laws.
we break the law every day, mate. Sometimes.
Yeah, even with people, that's why people say laws are meant to be broken or something like that. And it's like laws are not meant to be broken. No,
they get broken.
No, they get broken because it's in our nature to have different variations of good and bad. Laws were not meant to be broken. You don't write a law for it to be broken. No, a law is there, but it's our nature to break that law. It's as simple as that.
It's our nature to do what we want to do.
Yes, and I think that's how we've been designed.
I'm not sure if I want to go in with such a deep gut voice yet.
Yeah, but then again, we're not actually like recording, you just want to get a feel for so like it's fine. Just say whatever.
Alright.
However.
You got this, queen.
Say whatever, however. Say whatever, however. Man, you should ask Paul, like when I'm in the mic, I'm in the room, I'm literally sounding like I'm just doing whatever, I'm having fun. So pretend like you're in your room by yourself, like this is your kit. Yeah?
Yeah, we're trying, but it's still not my house.
Well, I'm telling you it's your house now. Alright. Ready? Go for it again. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to mute this one so you can go again. What are you doing?
You're saying I, isn't it? That's the first word I. So you've got to say I from your gut, like. So I'm trying to figure out what my gut sounds like. But because I don't.
I'm enjoying this. This is good. This is good fun. I'm glad you recorded it as well. You go home and play back to yourself.
Looking at
You'll be like, why would I be extra for?
Literally. You know when I edit my videos, I'm like, you just did that. That was extra. Cut.
Your editing skills are pretty good, man.
Oh, thanks.
And like you can tell your area, living space is very cool.
Yeah, it's alright.
Stop being nice.
Stop doing it! Oh my days.
I've clocked you now.
Trust me! There's like no way out.
It's like the day you clocked me for just saying yeah for everything that people say, even though I don't know what they're talking about. It's like yeah.
Yeah, like well you haven't done it recently, which is good.
No, because I knew you clocked it, so I just thought. But I just did it just to get a couple days ago. I can't go and be like, oh, I don't know. And you're like, oh, try to explain to me. I'm just like,
but then if you say that and then, oh, yes.
So your beef is with that love thing, isn't it?
My beef is that it doesn't add up.
I love you.
No, do it.
I love you. Don't worry. I'm here for you.
Oh my god, I actually want to give you a hug.
Life is hard.
Alright, go on, monologue. Take your laptop out.
I'm ready to edit.
Today is Monday the 20th.
I'm ready to edit. I'm tired of you. You know, I'm gonna go up there and just jump.
I've got no more time for it, love.
Been there, don't jump in.
Should I pause?
I think the only reason why I continue to like chat
Why pray me to go to hell?
No,
what's the point?
No, but when if you see the flaws in him, yeah.
That's if I'm good. I'm just saying.
If you see him for what he is and you see yourself for what you are, then it's easy to accept him because it's like being in a room with a bunch of psychopaths.
You love yourself more.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, but then if you love yourself, you would love God because God made you. So it's like you're gonna need your mum for the rest of your life until she dies, right? And your dad. God is mum and dad together. The Holy Spirit and the Father.
True.
And then the Son is creation.
She got it. Holy Spirit, Mother, Godfather.
Exactly.
Dude. Damn. Like my mind is being blown right now.
But then the madness about it is I think that's one of the reasons why the Bible says no to homosexuality. Because Q stands for queer. Not like they ever discuss how many of us really are queer. Hidden in gender, masked by the makeup, bound by the fashion. Physicalities that contradict sensualities, the force to reckon in the tears. From the eyes that cry, many rivers stood in the headlight like deer. When they caught out, found out. While stopped in the closet, forced in by society. When they caught out, found out. While stopped in the closet, forced in by society, who rewrote history, whitewashed Christianity, oppressed sexuality. No, don't try it, don't pause it. Alright, let's start again. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. Identity. What masks me? What makes me? No one ever talks about sexuality, and no one ever talks about gender. And no one ever. Look at my eye, I look like an actress now. But I'm back, so what are you gonna do? Get your life together. Get your life together. This is happening, guys. This is actually happening. I'm coming to trouble David in a minute, so beware.
Really, you can say it to me whilst you wait.
What?
What you were about to do?
What? Stop rapping?
Yeah. Come on, you're gonna do it there.
No, it's not the same.
Listen, you have to get comfortable. You have to get comfortable and just do it.
Who said?
Me. Come on.
It's not the same because the music's not playing. I was doing it all that time.
I didn't hear you.
It's just gonna be cool and recorded.
Nah, because obviously, I won't like, I didn't say this to Eddie, you know, I was just like, just say it. So I get a vibe in it. Go for it. I'm already vibing here. I feel like Dizzy Rush at the moment, let's do this. Okay, well, I'm forced to do anything. Oh, here anyway. So, not a force. It's always good when you're comfortable, you can just do it anyway.
But I'm not yet.
That's fine. I understand. Oh, I'm so silly. I got too much energy. Too much energy. Hey.
Then is it?
Huh? Like I say, it's always better when you're making something with somebody, because then you can kind of gauge how they're receiving or not. When you make it your own, so you have to then go back and then you got to try to figure out, okay, what do they not want, what do you want, and that kind of stuff. So it's, you know, and it's a fun process. You're just vibing, you're doing your thing.
It feels different to the first one, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
Yeah, let me just plug in for you, because what's going to happen is you're going to hear. If I play out loud, you're gonna hear the But anyway, it doesn't really matter now because we're not really. It's just you wanna get a vibe, right?
Can I go in here?
Depends. If you're gonna go to Narnia.
Oh wow, I'm there.
No. Let me try to spit some bars. I'm gonna spit some bars for you. Let me show you. Check. I'm plastic. Dead!
But you might have several roles.
For sure. Role as in everything in life.
Exactly, you might have several roles in life.
Several roles in life.
At this point in time.
And that's why I keep saying that you will never become this thing until something else moves you to be that thing. So I will be in a role until down the line in life, I realize, crap, I need to play this role more.
Yeah.
And that's just life in general.
But when do you know when you need to play a little more?
It will just happen. It will just know.
But you know usually based on the response.
It will just happen.
And how? Okay, fair enough.
It will just happen because even you yourself, it will just start bugging you more and more, and you'll just do it.
But why would it bug you?
Because it's meant to happen. That's literally.
But how do you feel when you're bugged, and why do you feel that way?
Because something keeps coming back to you, keep telling you maybe you need to do this. It's like
why?
I don't need to know.
I feel like genuinely they wanted us to aspire and stuff, like most teachers. Or they just wanted us to pass. I feel like it's really focused on like.
Sometimes how I feel.
Yeah.
Because we forget that every institution you step into creates a new standard. So if you go in there with your intention, that you're going to have to be reformed, kind of. Do you know what I mean? No teacher goes into school and goes there with their rebellious ideas about, you know, revolutionising education and sees those standards and doesn't get shook. Because you need to get a job, even though the pay is fucking shit. And they're basically being step parents to these children.
Yeah.
And you don't know the disaster some of them have gone through, and they've come into your space and there's no like healing process.
It's more just like I'm instructing you to do this thing, and then like some teachers will like do that by any means, I suppose, or just abuse the power that they have to do it more often than not. And it's like, oh well, this is rubbish now, isn't it?
And I think
bad
system
systems
fail.
You want to know. You know that
I don't want to know.
You don't want to accept it.
I don't want to know.
I agree with you on that one.
I don't want to know. Why should I know?
Why not?
Because I have no control over that thing.
Yeah, but just knowing that as a fact, wouldn't that keep you?
But the thing is, he doesn't want to know because he's not meant to know.
No.
He's not supposed to want to know.
Do I see? I only have control over what I can see, what I can do, or things around, things that can. If I don't have control over it, I don't know it. It's simple as that.
But what if it's not about control? What if it's just about understanding?
Well, that's the thing. That's different. That's a different way of seeing things.
Well, at that moment, she wasn't.
Yeah, at that moment, for
She
sure.
might come back later and be like, "Oh, you're right."
No, it's true. Or I could go back later and go to her and be like, I think the way you're thinking is right. That's the beauty about life. You just never know.
What are we doing?
What do you mean? Like
defying the laws. Mini gods. Just can't help ourselves. Like we're
like,
literally in the sky. Why did you do that, son? I wanted to be a bird.
People are not fun in that context usually.
What?
You screamed. I remember what that's the parents remember every time I watched that video. That was like your performance was mad.
Oh, do you know what? My mum, she's so annoying. She
doesn't like it, does she?
No, she
loves
does.
it. Okay.
But what she did yesterday, that one performance, what's it? Shut up. That's what she called it. So the song's called Shut Up, innit?
Yeah.
She goes, you and your players. That's what she said. She was literally laughing bands at me. She goes, the guitarist was just like this. But it was just the way she was saying it. I was actually screaming. It was funny. I think what my thing is, I always had to find out what my rap voice is.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have three.
Okay.
There's like this voice, which is a normal talking voice, and there's a Cockney accent, and then there's one where I speak proper English. The English one is quite
Use all three.
Yeah, I know, but it's like finding ways to put it together.
Have a cool verse of 3 different people, the same person, with different accent.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But it's like they're all talking about the same topic, but from different perspectives.
No, that's basically what the book does.
Yeah.
Ah,
you see, I think I wrote the book.
Pushed it. Can I record something?
Huh?
Can I record something on that?
If you want to, yeah.
Can I have to do it this way?
Yeah. When you're ready, just let me know.
Do I have to do it with the headphones?
Yes. You don't have to, but if you think you can just.
It's not going to be perfect. Just want to.
Yeah, I get these things. Just put. Are you rapping, singing? What are you doing? Okay, cool.
It's all got a part to play.
Nice.
So here's my narrative. I was born on a Wednesday, one day late. Arrived one day after my brother's birthday. I could have been a boy, they said. It is you who creates. Last name, nobody knows tomorrow. So, let OA communicate.
Let me see this before.
Oh my.
Imagine that. Imagine you get a vibe and then it just dies. Oh gosh, I'm making that. Cool?
Yeah.
What are you about to sing?
Oh my god, I'm nervous.
Don't be. I always love watching people the first time, like, I'm trying to record something. It's always funny.
What?
I always like watching people like the first time when they're trying to record something, because they don't like, unless they do this thing like every day, like recording, go to people's studios and stuff, they're usually never comfortable, and they're always just like, you have to do like loads of takes.
You're making it worse for me, you don't, right?
I know.
What are you doing now?
I'm making it worse, but listen, you have to go through it. You have to go through it. And you come out the other side feeling strong.
Okay.
Why is Uncle on TV?
Ice Cube looks like my dad. I'm like, what?
Ice Cube acts like my dad. Then what? Yeah.
Mate. Spiritual connection.
Yeah.
Ice Cube is our father.
Ice Cube's actually a Gemini.
I'm dead.
Touché.
Ice Cube is actually our spiritual father. We must study him.
Push it, push
Let's
it.
study the blade.
Push it.
My God! What?
After David.
Yep.
Or Evangelist David.
Oh, you never know, man. I might be that. Who knows? Who knows? That's the beauty of life. That's me. That's the right.
Nigerian way to look at people. That's the beauty of life.
The beauty of life, man. Accept it for what it is.
Touch the screen, Ozzy, with your hand. Touch the screen.
Checking for you at the top, but there was no one there. Getting lost, don't worry.
You ready?
Yeah.
Just if you want to be louder, let me know. If you want to be lower, let me know.
Alright.
What are you
A little bit louder.
Yeah, here it is. Self-expression is key, and being able to portray one's message through the arts is a passion in itself. And obviously my name is Obineke, which means it is you who creates. So, you know, I think that's just the way it was meant to be. So make it make sense. Okay?
I'm still hungry.
Accept it for what it is, madam. Accept it for what it is.
Okay, bye.
I remember the day I wrote this actually.
Mm-hmm.
It was in October and I it was the end of a relationship,
Nice.
but then I realised why I was in that situation, and then it just came to me and I wrote it. That's usually how it happens when I write songs, and then I performed it, but I wasn't ready to show it to the world.
Okay.
But the response was like, "Oh, that was your best thing since the last thing," and then they did a recording and just put it online. I was like, "No, I'm not ready yet." Like, anyway, it's a long story. It was October, and I'm looking to get October 2015 or 16. 15. Who cares?
Who cares, man?
Literally, it's done.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's go. Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Stop acting, please.
Okay, right.
Right. I don't see that.
You don't want to know now because you're not supposed to want to know.
And maybe it's just not the space in life where that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't bog myself about it. I just live my. This is the key to life. Just do. And it sounds bad because then you can say, "Oh, well."
Of course, that's why we have chaos.
Yeah.
But it's the only thing you can actually do.
Exactly. And then someone will be like, "Well, then you can have rapists do this. You can have people." I'm like,
true.
But at the end of the day,
That's the only thing
really
they
bad. That's the only thing they think they can do and they can do. Even if it's bad and you condemn it,
It's bad to you.
it's bad to me, yes, because everybody has different bad and good.
Exactly.
But doesn't mean they don't think it's still right.
They're allowed to have their own bad.
They're
just like
you. Exactly my point.
Exactly.
That's why when people say, "Oh, you killed people who do this," I mean, like, but you're the same person who stole from that person. Why? What does that make a difference to that guy? Always killing, but it's good. Of course, you think that's a level of badness above you in it. But at the end of the day, they're entitled to being bad just as much as you're entitled to being bad or being good. Doesn't mean you have to accept it.
True.
That's the difference. Doesn't mean you have to accept it.
Doesn't mean you have to accept it as good for you.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm
But you can understand.
You can understand. Yeah, you can understand. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the whole point of them having a Bible, because they're trying to figure out what works collectively.
Thank you.
That's right. So what, you think that, for example, so you think, for example, yeah,
Right, don't break it.
God is predestined who you're going to marry? Or you think potential people that you could
I
marry?
think God has created us, like magnets.
She's married me.
Things go towards each other. So it's like a big puzzle. So if you're following your path and that person's following their path, you're going to meet up anyway. So if you're meant to be married, some people might not be, you know, it just comes together.
So would you nigga?
I'm dead.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Everything in life happens for a reason.
Oh, that was
to some extent.
He slid that without making my bagel.
I know, man.
Slid.
Well, you want to throw it away?
Hey, bro.
No, it's fresh.
Don't throw it out.
Yeah.
It's still, nothing's happened to it.
It's still good, man.
I beg.
That too.
Don't waste food, you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
You want to eat the rest of my bagel?
Of course. It's got bacon.
This guy's a waste. My lord. That's not to waste.
Why are we wasting food, man?